And we are back again, free from the clutches of the think tank, back in the desert where everybody lives, in the messed up shacks that they haven't bothered repairing, and there's probably no running water. Or when there is, it's radioactive. Home sweet home. It's less scary than the super fantastic place I just came from. So, hooray! You learn to appreciate certain things. So, I was worried I left some earrings here, but then I remembered I don't have any earrings. It was kind of a hazy time.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
Well, just thinking about life and everything else. I mean, what are you up to?
That's the question I've been asking myself. No idea.
Me either.
Maybe head back west?
That sounds good.
Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
That sounds bad. You should come with me.
Go with you? And why the hell would I do that?
Well, you don't know where you're going in life, and I don't know where I'm going in life. So, what's the difference between being here and running around the wasteland with me?
So you're looking for someone to help, not just tag along. Huh. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. Alright, I'm in.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Whatever. Best spirit to help.
Careful if we go off the road.
I accidentally stole an ashtray. I will just return that now. Here it is. Sorry. Sorry. Everybody. No, I put it back. Put it back. I'm leaving. So anyway, yes, apathy. That is like the best spirit to have, because then, no matter what, you still have your apathy. Yeah! So, Cass, I know we just met, but I've got this super secret stash of gold and other stuff, so don't tell anybody about this place. I went through actual hell and back to get it all. Seriously, there was like zombies and philosophical posturing. It was unbelievable. Okay, so I hope you can swim, because I got a thing I've got to get to out on the lake. I don't know how far out it is, and I've only got one breather mask deal. So, you better just kick really hard. Well, I guess this must be my airplane. Looks like an old 4-prop aircraft, been rusting at the bottom of the lake for 200 years. For some reason, they think they're totally gonna get this thing airborne, though. Not sure exactly how that plan works out. It's in such bad shape, I'm pretty sure you'd have to know how to build an airplane from scratch to fix this one. Because you'd have to replace, I don't know, the fuselage, and the props, and the wings, and the whole plane, basically. It's like, if you can repair a wreck that's ruined this badly, you could build a brand new version of whatever it is that you're repairing, and it would probably take you less time and cost you less money. What part of a plane is not ruined by being submerged underwater for 200 years? I can hear someone splashing around behind me. Cass? Yeah, I think that's her out there. Humans are not natural swimmers, so I wonder where Cass learned to swim. Would any of the vaults have swimming pools? I don't think I've ever seen that. I can hear her swearing back there. I know it's kinda damp, but at least it's better than the bar, you know? I've been through worse. It's not bad. I'm surprised that Cass doesn't have legs and shoulders like frickin' He-Man, though. Girl, you can swim. No? Detonator doesn't work? Maybe I'm not supposed to get it wet. Oh, hang on. There we go. Huh. I cannot believe that worked. Don't know why I'm surprised, though. I've seen dumber plans in action. Oh well, guess I gotta go report to Loyal. I don't know how long I've been gone. But before we go there, Cass, you are my new friend, and that means your life is in grave, serious danger. So I have bought for you the toughest armor I could find. There you go. Looking snazzy. Okay, the helmet's not so good, but whatever. Safety first. I would rather have an alive friend than a good-looking friend. Hey, doctor, hello?
You're back.
Yes, I want that implant that you offered a long time ago.
All right.
Give me greater strength.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps. It will boost your adrenal glands and quickly increase your muscle mass.
Yeah, sounds good.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Okie doke. I figure with the way I've been resorting to brute strength and knives and axes, this is probably a worthy investment. Back at the Nellis base, just about got those loose ends all tied up. Going to Loyal's house. Hey, Loyal, you didn't tell me about those death claws.
Really? So, it's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Yep, It's great. It's done.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
Packing up the plane?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
So you're gonna scratch... Okay, and diverting...
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Yeah, sure. Great, thanks.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
You sure do. Scratch building a plane from parts of a plane. So you know how to put the plane together piece by piece because you're taking it apart and then reassembling it as a whole back here at the base. If you are completely disassembling the plane and then bringing it back to be reassembled, that means you know how to build a plane from scratch. Why do you need a bunch of rusted out broken parts from a downed plane that's been in a lake for 200 years? The things I have been through for this mission, I don't understand any of it.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Well, I fixed your bomber.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Okay, there's gonna be a fight, and I want you guys to get involved.
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle.
Great.
After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Presumably with the rusted out bomber. See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye. Oh my god. You know, I feel like people do understand that my job is hard. I work really hard doing whatever it is that I do to make money. They call me a courier. I don't really deliver packages so much anymore. I think maybe freelancer is the word that everyone is thinking of, but they got confused. Courier might be slang for freelancer. But anyway, the point is, I think that people don't realize that part of my job appears to be making two crazy ends meet with each other, even in the face of that being totally impossible. It's like they don't realize their plan shouldn't work, and then their plans work, and I don't know what that says about me or them. Anyway, how's it going, Dr. Claw?
Hello again. What can I do for you this time?
Well, I got the boomers on your side.
I hope you've returned with good news. Are they willing to help the NCR?
Yeah, I've got them on our side. They said they're gonna help us out.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
No, it's okay. We don't have to rest up. I just got in here. I've got nowhere else to go. Tell me.
It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you?
You can tell me about the thing you mentioned.
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there?
Yeah, I'm familiar. I know the king. He's a good friend of mine, or used to be.
Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings.
Yeah, they're good guys.
I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
I guess so. I don't know. I mean...
Good. Our men have come up with two different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer.
Oh, yeah.
The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death.
Probably.
There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
Yeah, you shouldn't be asking me to do sensitive stuff. What are my other options?
I'm not a violent man myself, so I had our guys come up with an alternate solution on the off chance that our agent-to-be shared my sentiments.
Off chance?
In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King.
Yeah, I know about the king. So, what do I need to do?
Go and talk to the king. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The king might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, I guess I'll go talk to the king.
I wish you luck. If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
Oh boy. I haven't seen the king in a long while. I'm probably gonna have to tell him about Rex. Oh no. Oh, but the higher-ups told this guy to get an assassin to kill Pacer. What made him think there was an off chance I wouldn't want to commit murder? Is it the assassin suit? It's probably the assassin suit. Okay, Latifah, you can do this. It wasn't your fault. Rex was a good dog. Hey, King.
That's strange. I don't see old Rexy with you. He usually comes back here whenever he's not with you. Where'd he get to?
Oh God, I knew you would ask. It's my fault. I was in the wilderness and Rex died.
That's terrible. I hope the poor little guy gave as good as he got. He always was a fighter.
He was such a good dog.
I remember one time when he was... Do you mind if we talk about something else?
Okay. So, I was sitting here to talk about the NCR and the violence and stuff.
Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that off.
No, well, I just need you to try. They're gonna respect you.
Damn straight they will. It's some of the other locals that I'm worried about. On second thought, if I can whip this band of hooligans into obedience, a stray tough guy or two shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you've got a deal. No more violence against the NCR on my watch. But this makes us even, you hear?
Okay. Wow. The king's actually like a really reasonable guy. I thought he was gonna be mad. Everyone says he flies into rages, but I have never seen any evidence that that's true. Maybe he's got, like, low blood sugar, and I just keep catching him after meals. So I went and I talked to the king. It turned out okay.
Ah, hello.
Hello!
I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
Yeah, I spoke to the king, and he said it was gonna be alright.
Yes? Do you have something to report?
I spoke to the king, and he said it's good.
That's great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon.
Yay!
Now, you're probably wondering about your reward.
Yes.
This has been something of a hot-button topic, so I was able to secure this for you.
Cool. It is complete quests and experience, my favorite thing to get. Oh, and also money. That's good too. So, thank you.
I've received a message from Colonel Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go check things out with the Colonel, I guess. See you later, computer dude. I don't know. I think this guy has got to be one of my favorite politicians so far. Every time I talk to him, he speaks really slowly and deliberately, like he's trying not to screw up his enunciation. Then he screws up anyway. It's kind of adorable and endearing. Like you go into his office and he's like, "Hello, Queen Latifah. I am going to tell you today about the sewage situation." Shoot. He seems nice though, anyway. Like he's got a really soft voice. I wonder if he's maybe not just overthinking what he's saying. In fact, I'm doing it to myself now. I'm thinking about my tongue as I talk. I'm really hoping they don't want me to do anything military related, but I don't see any other reason they would direct me to a colonel. They did, after all, think that I was some kind of specialist assassin, and that's blatantly wrong. I don't know, what do you think, Cassidy? Let's have a chat. No, wait. Which one is chat? Everyone but the one I looked at.
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy Caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, we can go check that out. Where was it hit?
Upside of Vegas, here tell. Trapped at the Mojave outpost, so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit, so the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
Cazadors are not good, Cass. Is there anything there to even look at?
Only wishful thinking on my part, most likely.
Okay.
At the least, I'd like to pay my respects.
Okay.
I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
Okay, we'll go check it out then.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
Okay, well, they're probably carrion, but let's go.
All right, then.
Yep. And we're off! We'll go along the way to see the Colonel. That'll be next time, though. Thanks for playing with me, everybody.